Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to my second channel. Right, today we are going to do a massive unhaul. I have two boxes overflowing with books that I've been putting aside that I don't think I'm going to read. I'm going to go through them today. I'm going to show you what I'm going to get rid of, get to the charity shop. And some are just obvious. Some of them came in that eBay mystery box, and some I'll explain why I thought I'd read them, and now I really don't think I will. I'm going to remove that because that glare is quite strong. Alright, let's start with this box. What have we got? Okay. We got a couple of Mills and Boon books that I picked up for a video. I don't think I'm going to do that video. I've started it twice now, and just like other videos that I've tried again and again, it's just not working for me. So I've kept some of the Mills and Boon because some of them, you know, are not too bad, but I don't think I'm going to read these. Again, contemporary romance. It's hit or miss for me. I don't really enjoy it because there's not enough action. The next one is Primal Bonds by Jennifer Ashley. This is the second book. What is the series called? Shifter Unbound series. And I DNF'd the first book at with 50 pages to go because I was just so bored. It just wasn't for me, so I'm not going to keep the second one, obviously. Then we have a couple of Game of Thrones books. I've got to be honest with myself, I'm not going to read them. I'm just not. It's just not going to happen. I keep putting it back. I'm like, I'll read it. I won't. Like, I love the show. Absolutely adore the show, except for the last season. We don't talk about the last season. Anyway, moving on. But yeah, so they're just going to go because I'm not going to read them. Then we have, oh yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to get to this series by Alexandra Adornetto. I picked up the trilogy. It was about angels, and I thought that'd be really cute, but I think it's YA, and you'll see a lot of this, like, I'm just not vibing with YA anymore. It's never been my favourite. There's some that I'll still enjoy, but in general, I prefer more, whether it's fantasy, whether it's romance, I want adult, you know, level stuff of violence or sex or whatever. Like, give it to me graphically, give me the drama, the tension, the angst, the violence, the war, everything. You know, I need details, and just YA, whenever I read it now, just feels like it's lacking in the grittiness that I like in storylines, regardless of the genre. So I think I'm gonna get rid of those, which is a shame because it looked like a really sweet series. These two you might recognise. I DNF'd both of these books, Assault Path and Narrow Dog to Indian River, so there's no point in me keeping them. I'm never gonna pick them back up and give them a second try. So fortunately, like beautiful books, someone else can enjoy them. What else? Again, with the YA, I've been in two minds about this. We've got Fire and Greatling by Kristen Cashmore, and and again, YA, I don't think I'm going to enjoy them. So I'm getting rid of a lot of YA stuff, so unfortunately they gotta go. What we got Bridget Jones, The Edge of Reason. I've read the first book, don't think I ever read the second book, and I don't think I did anyway, and I don't think I ever will, so that's going. Gone Girl, yeah. I thought I would pick it up, I thought I would enjoy it, but thrillers and stuff just isn't my thing anymore. I really went off thrillers near the start of the year when I discovered more like fantasy and paranormal stuff that I started to enjoy more, because thrillers are just too predictable. You know what I mean? They're way too predictable, and they're never like, wow, you know, it's really hard, I feel, to find it in that genre. You get the odd book that I'm like, oh, really enjoyed that, but you know, the payoff for how many books you have to read to get to that, like, amazing, like, full 5-star kind of one. Anyway, The Sudden Death of Evelyn Hardcastle. I don't think I'm going to read this, even though it's very pretty, it's got sprayed edges. I just don't think I will. It's been sat around for a long time now. We got this one, which the charity shop won't even sell, so I might as well just recycle it, to be honest, because it's so water damaged. This was from the eBay box, and it is A Week in December by Sebastian Faulks. Not going to read it. The Best British Short Stories of 2014. That was in the eBay box. Read one story. It was terrible. I'm not going to read it. This isn't meant to be in here. Talking of thrillers, this is called One Way by S.J. Morden. I'm pretty sure this is the one I wanted to read. Either go to prison or go and live on Mars, and there's a killer among them. I'm pretty sure I wanted to read this. I'm going to put that on the side, because I'm pretty sure I wanted to read that. The Michael Palin, Travelling to Work. This is volume 3 of his diaries, and if I'm being completely honest with myself, I'm never going to get to it. Alright, I'm never going to get to it. It's too big, it's too chunky, and I don't have an invested interest in Michael Palin. So, yeah. And Why Mommy Drinks. I really don't think I'm ever going to read that, unfortunately. We are all completely beside ourselves. I like the premise on the back of the book, but again, it's just not going to be gritty enough, I think, for me. I like just much darker books these days. Proof of Heaven, I started reading this, it was very bizarre, so I went on to look at the reviews and decided that I'm never gonna finish it, so she's gonna go as well. These two books I actually did start, this one, Doctor and Doctor's Notes, Tales from a GP, because, you know, I love that kind of like non-fiction stuff, especially with doctors, but I didn't like how Dr. Rosemary Leonard, she was just like a bit fat shaming in the first one. I was like, that's nice of you, Doctor. Thank you very much. And they were just not, I don't know. I just don't think I'm going to read them. So I started one, I put it down. I was like, meh, no fat shaming here, please. Oh, these were all from the eBay mystery box. So we got this one. We got this one. We got this one. And we got this one. Lots of Ian Rankin ones. Again, they're detective. I don't think I'm gonna, I have passed these around to people. They've read them, they've enjoyed them. So that's, you know, great for me, and we can go to the charity shop now. Ben Elton, not gonna read it. This one, again, these eBay mystery box, not gonna read it. Next one I have is Sabriel by Gareth Nix. Again, I think this is YA, so I really don't think I'm going to get to it. I just saw his fantasy and yeah, picked it up, and being YA, yeah. This is another one, You Against Me by Jenny Downham. I just don't, I don't know. It's just one of those that I'm like, there's no excitement in me reading this book. So it's gonna go. We gotta go. We have to make space. Okay, we gotta make space for the books I actually want to read. Then, sad to say, I'm actually gonna get rid of a couple of Roddy Doyles. I did enjoy A Star Called Henry, but I really don't think I'm going to read these two. And we've got The Van and Paddy Clark, Ha Ha Ha. I just don't think I will read them. And we have another Irvin Welsh book as well from the mystery box. That's gonna go. Then, we have a couple of thrillers that I found on my bookshelf, as I said. Then we have The Wolf of Wall Street. This is one of the 3 for £1, so I just know that I picked it up because I had to get another book. I'm not going to read it. It's chunky. I enjoyed the film. I have no interest in reading the book. Then we have Ready Player One. I liked the film. I really enjoyed the film. I don't think I'm ever going to get to the book, so bye-bye. This was from the eBay mystery box as well. Reflected in You, Sylvia Day. This is part of a series, I think. And I don't really have any interest in reading Sylvia Day, even though I do like romance. I haven't heard the greatest things from it, so it's going. Okay, more. The Boy in the Striped Pyjamas. I just don't want to cry. You know, I've done enough crying this year. We're going to put it away. Our Story by Reg Ron Craig. Not going to read it. Really wanted to read it, but I'm not going to read it. Felix the Railway Cat. I'm not going to read it. The Lie Tree. Love the premise on the back of this, but again, I just don't, it says it's dark, but I have a feeling it's YA. How dark can you get with YA? You know what I mean? I've just been too spoilt with adult literature, you know what I mean? So when I go to YA, I'm like, I picked up The Mortal Instruments, the first like 4 books or something, 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. And I just don't think I'm ever going to start this series. It's a long series, it's well beloved, but it's quite old. Again, I think it's YA as well. And I picked them up, not really knowing how popular they were, but I just saw they were like fantasy and things like that, and paranormal stuff. And yeah, I just don't think I'm ever gonna get to them. I know, actually, I'm never gonna get to them. The Dark Heroine, I started reading this and it was just awful. I absolutely despised lead guy in this. Despised him, and then I read the reviews and I was like, oh, okay, I'm not finishing this, so yeah. Fated by Alison Noel. Yeah, gonna get rid of this because I picked up this and I picked up this because they look like fantasy moments, and apparently they're not good. As in, they're really not good, either of these books. What I've read from reviews, I'm really glad I checked. The majority are like saying the same thing again and again, and they just don't sound like they're going to be my kind of books, so they're going to go as well. We've got I'm Travelling Alone, another thriller that's going. Fear the Worst, that's going as well. Angelfire, it's a sequel to Angel that I picked up, and I've never been able to find the first one, and I've completely lost interest in reading this one, so that's going to go as well. This is from the eBay box. It's going to go. Again, from the eBay box. And again. We have Halfway, another thriller. Another one from the eBay box. Another one from the eBay box. This one, I already have a copy of Dear Justice. This one came from Amazon, and the charity shop probably won't even be able to sell it. It's like some of the pages are all like crinkled. There. And stuff like that. So I was really annoyed, so they sent me another one and said I could keep this one. So maybe they will put it out because it's a great book. We've got The Ice Twins. I think that's another thriller. You gotta go. When you gotta go, you gotta go. The White Queen, I don't think I'm gonna read. I think it's part of a series. I don't think I'm ever gonna read them. Historical fiction isn't really for me. This one, I don't know what it is. Let's go in. Then we have Bitten. I don't know. Then we have this. Pretty sure is a thriller. Gotta go. Another Ian Rankin one. Detective one, I think this is. Gotta go. These are all from the eBay mystery box. These two, no, not gonna read them. This one I picked up. But because it was Irvin Welsh, but I realised I'm not as big a fan as I thought I was. and then this one because it's war stuff and I don't think I'm going to read it. Is that it? Did I get through all of them? Go me! So, I don't know how many books this is. It will be in the title. It's a lot of books, and I've just had a really good clear out. I hope you enjoyed this. I enjoy watching unhauls because sometimes it's really interesting to see what people don't like or if their taste has changed since like I've been watching them on YouTube. It's always fun to see, or if they've heard really like bad reviews or something on a book. So it's really interesting. So hope you enjoyed it. It'll clear up some space. Well, I say that, but they've been in these boxes and I still need space. Okay, I still need space. What journey we have been on. We'll talk about that at the end of the year, since I started this channel and my full reading experience. Right, so loving, leaving, shutting up, subscribe, like, comment, share, do all of it, do none of it, all the fun stuff. Wait, every time, why can't I do this? All the fun stuff, do all of it, do none of it, doesn't matter so long as you're happy. Yes. Good lord, it's really early. Alright, it's really early. I've got 2 more videos to film today. Alright, loving, leaving, shutting up.